Hello everyone and Happy New Year! Welcome to 2019's first Assassin's Creed Odyssey monthly update video. I am Vincent Lejantel, community developer on Assassin's Creed, and I am excited to have Odyssey's game director, Scott Phillips, with me today.
Hey Vincent, hello everyone. Super glad to be here today to be able to talk about all of the great stuff that is coming out this month.
Speaking of great stuff, let's begin with the second episode of the Legacy of the First Blade story arc that comes out mid-January. In Shadow Heritage, the second episode of Legacy of the First Blade, you will continue your story with Darius. Scott, can you tell us more about what's waiting for the players?
In our second episode, Amorges' influence in Greece grows stronger, and a mysterious Spartan threat presents itself. Take to the Aegean Sea to protect the quiet, simple life you've been longing for with Darius and his family, and prepare to weather the Tempest.
We can't wait to continue the Legacy of the First Blade story arc with this second episode mid-January. But we also have a lot of free content coming up this month. Let's take a look. Also this month, we'll be releasing 2 new Lost Tales of Greece, continuing our totally free series of additional adventures. The first storyline, Daughters of Lalaya, releases early this month.
In a village where all of the men have left for battle, the townspeople beg you to train the remaining women to defend themselves from an outside threat. It's a bit like a Greek version of the Seven Samurai, where your choices throughout their training will determine the survival of the village.
Our second free adventure, Poet's Legacy, will launch near the end of the month.
In this story, you'll discover that Greece's most scandalous poet isn't quite what she seems, and you become increasingly involved in her risque performances.
The mighty mythical Cyclops, Arges, has risen. This January, you will face off against the third Cyclops and attempt to earn his legendary weapon, the Hammer of Hephaestus.
Arges is a high-level challenge, so we recommend that you're at least level 50 before battling this mythical behemoth. You'll find Arges in the bowels of a fiery volcano, which he will use to his advantage during this exciting encounter.
The Adrestia deserves to be held by only the most ardent and skilled naval lieutenants, and this month, it's a pleasure to announce the arrival of a franchise favorite.
Our next legacy lieutenant, Aya, joins the crew from Assassin's Creed Origins. The legendary Egyptian assassin will bring her naval prowess to the dangerous waters of ancient Greece. Later this month, make sure to visit the Ubisoft Club to unlock the co-founder of the Hidden Ones and grace the Adrestia with Aya's legendary skill.
This month also marks the release of 2 new gear packs. Whether at parties or in combat, Dionysos never misses an occasion to celebrate freedom. The Dionysos pack contains a gear set, a mount, and a legendary dagger. At the end of January, honor the values of the goddess of wisdom and warfare with the Athena pack. This blessed collection contains a gear set, a brand new mount, and a legendary short blade. All these items will be available in both the store and the Ecos of the Olympians. Alright Scott, this is the part where we can address some of our community's most burning questions. Shall we?
Let's do it.
My first question is about difficulty. The option to turn off the auto enemy sculling is one of the most requested by the community. Is that something we're addressing for the future?
We've heard those requests, and to answer them, the next update will give players options to manually adjust how much enemies will auto-scale to the player's level. To do this, visit the options menu and find the level scaling setting. From there, you can adjust it to further customize how the level scaling works. But note that this option won't be available in Nightmare difficulty to maintain the extreme challenge of that mode.
Now that we have increased the level cap to 70, players are wondering if we're adding anything new to the engraving system.
Yes. Some of you have already found our secret blacksmith, and now it's time to reveal what services he's going to provide. The Hephaestus workshop will allow you to learn new engraving tiers to boost your power. Once you've reached the 5th level of an engraving perk, the 6th and 7th will become available for purchase from the Hephaestus workshop.
Talking about new tiers, are we planning to add more mercenaries in-game?
Yes, and they're tougher than ever. You'll need to prepare yourselves for more epic mercenary battles with 2 new tiers of mercenaries. Also, New mercenary benefits are waiting for those of you brave enough to rise to the top of the mercenary ranking once again.
The new year is already looking to be quite exciting for Assassin's Creed fans. Thank you so much for joining us, Scott.
Thank you, Vincent. It was my pleasure.
To learn more about all the content we have for you this month, check out the full monthly update article on AssassinsCreed.com. See you next time!